If you own property in California and you're thinking about renting it or buying an investment property, you need to watch this video on AB 1482 here in California. So the first big question you probably have is whether or not your property is subject to this rule or exempt from the rule. Now there is an easy way to tell if you're exempt from AB 1482. If the property is a single family home or a condo or a townhome that is owner occupied, or a duplex where at least one of the two units is owner occupied, you're exempt. That is, as long as the owner is not a real estate investment trust, a corporation, or an LLC owned by a corporation. Now, it might sound confusing, but let me explain that for you. So what that means is if you or me own the LLC, a natural person, then we're okay. It doesn't apply. But if a corporation owns the LLC, like Morgan Stanley or Citigroup or something like that, then it does. The other exemption is if it's less than 15 years old, then it doesn't apply. But once that building hits 15 years old, it could be a 100-unit apartment complex. It doesn't matter. Once it hits 15 years old, then AB 1482 applies. But until that point, it's exempt. And that's based off the date it was issued its certificate of occupancy. Another important point is all occupants must be tenants of the property for at least 12 months. In order for your property to be considered exempt, even if you're a condo or townhome or a single family house, which you might say, hey, I'm already exempt. You're not unless you give your tenant the proper exemption language. Watch my next video where I explain how to give the right exemption to your tenant.